Hey Songbirds, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you're looking for hope, health, and help, then you've come to the right place. If you have been following me on any of my social media accounts, we are getting ready to go to New York City tomorrow. So I thought it would be a great time to do a pack with me. And so I'm gonna kind of show you some of my packing hacks, but since we're also in May, which this entire series that we've been doing this month has been mental health awareness, and we've also been focusing on our physical health, I thought it would be a great time to show you the snacks that I pack to make sure that I'm staying on track while I'm on vacation. Well, it's not really vacation because we're performing and singing. So if you don't know, we're going to be singing at Lincoln Center, so it's super exciting. I can't wait, and I've got everything upstairs in the spare bedroom, so I'm gonna pack up there because the kiddos are in bed, so I need to be super quiet. So I'm gonna bring y'all upstairs, I'm gonna show you how I pack, and then I'm gonna show you all the snacks that I'm going to take, because just because we're going on a trip does not mean that your health gets put on the back burner. In fact, it means that it's even more important. You're out of your environment, you're out of your element, and so taking care of yourself is very, very important if you want to stay healthy on your trip. So let's just get started into the video. Okay, everybody, we are upstairs in the attic, so I am above my kids' bedrooms. They're in bed right now. We have to leave here at 3 a.m. to get to the airport by 6. So I need to hurry up and get this done as quickly as possible. So I'm going to turn y'all around and see what I'm seeing, and then I'm going to show you basically what I do, how the process is, and how I make things as simple as possible. And I have to lay every single thing out. It's just, that's the way that it works. It works the best that way for me. And the first thing that I always do when I am leaving for somewhere, especially if I'm going to the airport, is I plan what I'm going to wear to the airport. In this case, the outfit that I'm going to wear on the way to New York is the one I'm going to wear on the way back. So it's going to be the same outfit, really, really simple, really easy. I'm just going to keep things as easy as possible. Simplicity is the best thing. It helps me stay calm and focused, and the less stuff I have to bring, the better. So I'm going to turn y'all around and give you a view of what I'm looking at. Okay, so what I mentioned is I already have what I'm wearing to the airport pulled out, and it's some of my bulkiest clothes. That way I don't fill up the suitcase. My husband and I are trying to get as much as possible fit into these 2 pieces of luggage. So I've already packed my husband's suitcase for him. He picked out everything that he wanted to wear. I know a lot of women are like, you helped him pack his suitcase, but he's colorblind, so he needs a lot of help with putting his some of the clothes together. But he basically told me the shoes he wanted to take along with, and pulled out all of the things that were the most important for him to have. So he has all his clothes in here, and some of his clothes are also in my suitcase as well. The bigger items, he's going to have a suit that needs to go in here. So I figured our bigger, bulkier pieces we would both put in here. So he's got his shoes. This is how I layer things. I always put shoes on the bottom. They're dirty. And if you have I've seen shower caps used. I think BuzzFeed talks a lot about that. I think that's a great idea, but if you don't have shower caps or Ziploc bags lying around, what I did is I lined for my shoes with just some dryer sheets. It keeps things fresh. It also keeps the dirt from getting everywhere. And I'll probably put a layer of the sheets on top between the shoes and the clothes just to keep things kind of organized and clean and not touching each other too much with, shoes dirty. So then I'm going to put my bulkier items on top of the shoes, which is like my heavier things like my blue jeans. I'm trying to pack as minimal as I can. So my thought process is to pack 2 or 3 different bottoms that will go with a lot of different things, and then some kind of neutrally plain colored tops that will go well and mix and match with the bottoms. So now we're going to celebrate our anniversary on one of the nights, so we've got tickets to go see Wicked, and we're also going to eat a special dinner at Tavern on the Green, and so I wanted some extra fancy stuff for that. So what is a must for traveling, I'm going to bring y'all down a little bit, is an itinerary sheet. So this was printed up for us, so that's super nice. I wish I was this organized. So it has every single day, so that's day one, every single day what we will be doing. And I would recommend doing this. This has been a lifesaver, I tell you what, guys. Every single day I have an itinerary of what I am doing, an agenda. I know exactly what is going to be happening. We're going to be walking a lot of those days, so I want to make sure that I've got everything right at my fingertips. It helps with preparing and planning. I have to lay this stuff out. I have to see it. It helps me to not pack too much. It helps me to not pack too little. And it just helps me to kind of narrow things down, and also helps me to make sure I save some space, because I want to bring some souvenirs back for my kids and some friends and stuff like that. I did bring an extra dress just in case, because I think we're having a special dinner on Sunday. I've got some comfortable tops for when we do more sightseeing. We're doing a bus tour, but I've got some other fun tops for the evening time when we go out, or maybe see another Broadway show. We're hoping to see Hamilton. That would be fun. So basically I have this set out in days. Makes it very, very easy. I've got pajamas in one spot. I have camis just for undershirts, and also I've got a couple of just workout clothes. Just because you're going on a trip does not mean that the healthy lifestyle stops. So I'm going to take that with me as well. And then additional bottoms. So these are the bottoms that will go with some of the tops. So it's just kind of mix and match. So I'm going to try to fit all this in here. So wish me luck. Quite a bit of space in here and in between here. It's actually kind of accordion style expandable, so there's going to be plenty of room for extra things. So I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to show you the snacks part. So I mentioned that I do as much as possible gluten-free, dairy-free. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be bringing on my trip. Okay, so these are my snack hacks. So this is the first time that I've actually prepared for a trip ahead of time with snacks. I've been to New York before, but it's been like 15 years, so I wanted to make sure that I prepared a little better this time. I remember we walked around a lot, and it seemed like everything was super expensive, especially in the airport, of course. And so I decided I was gonna make cheating almost impossible, and also it's going to be really, really good on my tummy. A lot of this is gluten-free, so some of it's not, so that's those are snacks that my husband can have. But this way, if we happen to go to a place that doesn't have a lot of healthy options, it's going to be nice to just have something in my purse that's really, really easy and convenient. Or if we're walking around a lot, then it's not going to be so tempting to stop off somewhere and buy something and have to spend a bunch of money that I'd rather spend on making memories instead. So what I have here is I've got some of these samples they had at one of the Whole Foods places that I went to. And so I'm not really sure if these are very healthy, but in a pinch, they'll definitely do. Here I've got rice corn cakes, and these are gluten-free, and they're just something nice to snack on when you have like a little bit of a sweet tooth. Raisins, I always like to take those, especially when I have the kids with me. I've got seeds. I've got some nuts downstairs that are going to go in my purse, but these are super, super easy. They're raw, unsalted. I got these at Publix. And then I got these to try out. I got these actually at, I want to say Big Lots. And so these are, they say they're organic. You never really know if they really are or not. But I mean, it looks pretty good. It says vegan, let's see, cholesterol free, no GMOs. It looks pretty good. Organic cranberries, blueberries, and cherries, so that looks super good. And then these are mango slices. And then my husband will definitely like these beef jerky pieces. He really, really likes those. Got these Jif to go peanut butters. And what's nice is if we need a quick breakfast in the morning, I can grab a piece of fruit, which is super cheap somewhere, and then I can use it and dip in with a healthy fat. You got to be careful with portions though. Make sure it's not going over 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon, I think it is. But and then these are plantain chips. I don't know about those. We'll have to try those out. So then I also have these quick bars that would be easy to fit into my purse. These are Cliff Bars, organic rolled oats chocolate chip. I haven't tried those yet before. I have to be careful with chocolate. And then any added sugars, you have to be careful with added sugars. But if you're looking for something that maybe has a little bit of protein or energy, that's probably one of the ways to go. These definitely will be a lot more friendly to my stomach. For those that haven't watched any of the previous videos, I do have some IBS issues. My stomach is healing more and more every day, I can tell, especially when I eat super clean. So these will definitely be helpful. No gluten, they're high protein. So I just thought I'd try these out. These were on sale at Big Lots too. So that's my stash. So I'm going to try to kind of put them in the bag that we're checking, because sometimes you just don't know with TSA if they're going to be finicky about what you bring on the plane, and so it's just better to put it on a bag that you check. Oh, also we were advised to bring our own water bottles. Right now I have water in here because I'm trying to stay super hydrated before we get on the plane, but I'm going to put this in my bag empty, and that way wherever we go I have water. There's no excuse. Stay hydrated, folks. I brought my own earplugs from when I stayed at a hotel a while back when I was performing in Memphis. And a little packing hack, we've got a bunch of little cords, and here's my headphones. So you gotta have hair ties if you're a girl with long hair like me. So I just decided to wrap some of my hair ties and clips around the cords that we're taking. So that kind of keeps things consolidated. And I've got those little Ipsy bags, which I can show at another time, and those I keep kind of separate to kind of separate the cords and also separate my jewelry, so it makes things really, really easy. So side note, because this is a mission trip ideally, and it's a ministry trip, we were encouraged to bring a bunch of our CDs from the choir room, and so I have some old CDs that I use for demos. So these are not for sale, they're just very, very old. When I was first starting recording, they were just for demonstration purposes only, to kind of showcase my voice and everything I can do. Inside the CD, I will stick one of my business cards, and put some of my information on here, and so I'm going to slip that in there. And so anytime somebody comes to clean my room, I'm going to put maybe a little bit of money in here too as a tip. A thank you service. Enjoy, please. Let the CD bless you. There's no reason for me to keep these CDs anymore because I have a formal album that is out for sale now. So there's no point in them collecting dust. It's better if you just bless people with them. So I'm just going to be giving these away. I'll have my card in there if people want to keep in touch and follow me on Instagram, which is really cool. So what some people don't know about me is my family and I used to own a bed and breakfast and events facility. So I used to clean bedrooms and I used to serve and wait tables. And it was always nice when somebody would acknowledge something like that, it made you feel really, really good. It was just always nice to be acknowledged and recognized for doing hard work and good service. Okay, so I'm super tired. Can you tell? My face is so tired. I've just got to stick these into our carry-ons as much as I possibly can, and I think I should have enough room. I actually think I did really well. The only thing that's left is our toiletries bag. So really we're in really, really good shape. And then once all these CDs are gone, it'll have even more room in the bags for some goodies to bring back for friends and family and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm super tired and I have to get up in like a few hours, so I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, then consider subscribing so you don't miss an episode. Thanks so much for having a fun pack with me day, and let me know if you have any questions or if you have any other packing hacks so that I can have them for future travels. So no matter what side of the bed you woke up on this morning, you can always end your day on a high note. Bye guys.